We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch the screen.
They go play action. Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch your slap. Watch your... Hey, box truck.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He got 29 yards that time. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Hey, no, easy. Hey, Wood. 57, Mike, 57.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
57's the mic. Rock 57. I got you, son.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Hey, can't. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. Heavy? Give me some.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check. Hey, check, Mike 57. Two. Get in the weight room.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll find his receiver. That's Chad Beebe. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
What we got? Hey, we're good. 57, Mike 57. Hey, watch the flat.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. In trouble, and he's taken down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Elliott. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, second most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 38 yards on the scamper there. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 16th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 6-0 our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 57. Mike, 57.
Gun.
Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Third.
57's right. Man, I got you. 57's the mic. 57's the
Smooth.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Elliott. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott with his 16th touchdown of the year. Shot in front further.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Vikings
We play to win. Let go.
at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Austin. A nice job on the return.